It's one of these fairly untouched wild areas of Montana, one of the most rural areas of Montana. And there's something quite special about growing up in that landscape. My family's been ranching in the Otter Creek drainage for 5 generations. Growing up in Otter Creek has really inspired me to become a wildlife filmmaker because I was so immersed in it as a child. I was always out amongst the critters out there on the ranch as well as the wildlife surrounding it. An interesting aspect about that whole area, southeastern Montana, is the kind of abundant natural resources out there. So it's always been a target for extraction, whether it be methane or coal. There's been people knocking on their doors for a lot of years now, and now we're facing one of the largest new coal mines in the U.S., a massive scale coal mine that could potentially change that region forever. Multi-generational ranching has been and will always be the stronghold of the economy there. Natural resource extraction is a short-lived thing in comparison. Small family ranching that can happen decade over decade over decade is very important. And we have to realize that this generational economy is something worth preserving. I think we're really focused on how much royalties is our state going to get, how much is it going to help the tax base. But there's true value in keeping these places and a way of life intact. Northern Plains has been heavily involved in all sorts of issues in southeastern Montana. I appreciate somebody looking out for the interests of ranchers in that region. I think people in general want to know that these small family ranches still exist in Montana. They want to know that these really rural areas, wild areas, remain intact. It is economically important. I think it's ecologically important. And it's appreciated by the people that live there. They know that it's a great place to live.